What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Sweet and Savory Barbecue. I'm your host, Jamie Trader. Today we're going to be doing barbecue nachos out on our gateway drum. Let's get started. So after we already filmed this video, we realized we had some technical difficulties with our audio. So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk through, and the video is going to pick right back up when we get our wood chunk on our gateway drum. What we did was we started with a 9-pound Boston butt, seasoned it up with our barbecue rub that we are coming up with. We have one on our website if you'd like to check that out. If not, a great product is Killer Hog's Z Barbecue Rub. Just get a good liberal coat on there. Let it hang out while you go outside and get your smoker fired up. We're running our smoker between 275 and 300 with a little bit of hickory wood. Y'all enjoy the rest of the video. So we've got our drum right where we want it. We're looking between 275 and 300. We're going to come in here. We're just going to drop a piece of hickory right on our coals. We're going to get our grate in place. Put the lid back on. We're going to go in, grab the pork butt, and we're going to get that on there. Come in here, put the pork butt right on the center of our grates. We're going to close our lid, let this cook for at least 2 hours before we look at it. So our pork's been on our drum for 2 hours in the smoke. It's got a beautiful looking bark on it. You can see it's set, it's not coming off. We're going to get it inside, we're going to get it wrapped up, get it back out here to finish. So traditionally you see pork butt wrapped up in foil when it's time to wrap. Today we're going to do it in this peach butcher paper. It's done with a lot of briskets. It's going to help preserve that bark we built. Going to tuck it underneath, kind of wrap it up like a little present. Make sure that fat cap side is still going down on our fire because we're running on the drum. Get as tight as you can around there. And it's going to go on the drum just like that. We're going to get a probe thermometer stuck in here. We're going to set it for 205. Let it rock and roll until it hits that internal temperature. We've hit 205 degrees for our internal temperature. We're going to go ahead and get this off. You want to let it rest at least an hour. You can go up to 4 in a dry cooler, but you got to let it rest. Let those juices redistribute through that pork butt, and then we're going to pull it apart. So we've had our pork resting just under 2 hours. You can tear right into the butcher paper if you can. Just come on in here. Got a beautiful bark. The bone comes right out of there. We're just going to pull this. No rhyme or reason. Just get in there. Make sure you wear some hand protection. It's still piping hot, as you can see. I'm going to try a little bit. That drum gives that pork some awesome flavor. And you can tell it's just coming right apart, but still got some texture to it. Perfectly cooked, still moist, juicy. See some of that fat still left in there? Don't put that in there, you don't want that. And just go through the pork butt. Muscle it out. Here's the money muscle. Beautiful bark on there. And that butcher paper protected that bark. It didn't steam off like it does in foil. So we've got our pork pulled. We've got a platter here with just some tortilla chips. We're going to build these nachos. We're going to start with some big piles of pulled pork. You can layer this if you want to, but I like the pork to be the star of the show. So just get some nice piles of pork on the top of those chips. We're going to follow that up with some of the cheese sauce that I made up. I'll leave a recipe for this right on the screen and down in the description. It's really simple to make. Just cover that with cheese sauce. And this is really where you can make this recipe your own. You can add all sorts of things. Pico de gallo, jalapenos, anything you like on nachos would be great on this. We're going to come back with some of Killer Hog's Z Barbecue Sauce. Use any barbecue sauce you like. That looks good. And just for a final kick of flavor, we're coming back to some of that rub that we used. And that's what I call a platter full of barbecue nachos. Now you know we got to dig in and try it, but real quick we're going to go through what we did. We started with a 9-pound Boston butt, got it seasoned up with some barbecue rub, put it out on our gateway drum. Let it go for a couple hours in the smoke till we got the color we wanted. Wrapped it up in butcher paper so we can keep that bark. That makes great flavor for these nachos. Let it finish out to 205 and rested it for 2 hours. Came in here, pulled the pork apart, put our cheese sauce on there, put our pork on, put our barbecue sauce, our rub, all on our chips. Now we're going to dig in. I'm gonna come in here. I've got some cheese, some pork, some sauce. Those are awesome. It's a great way to repurpose some leftover pulled pork, or you can do like we did today and just smoke a Boston butt just for that. Thank you for checking out this week's video. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and watch the next one we got picked out for you, and we'll see y'all next time.